April Showers, thank you so much for joining us today on Summa Our Vegas. How are you doing?
I'm living the dream. Thank you for having me, Renee.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to have you here. You are really an inspiration to young girls, young boys, women, anybody who's been wanting to start something to inspire others. You are really just changing the game. So thank you so much for being here with me today.
My pleasure.
So tell us a little bit about yourself because, you and I have never physically met. I know who you are, but I think a lot of people just want to know who is April Showers, where are you from, and what major event helped shape you to who you are today?
Well, I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I am a single mom of two amazing, bright young boys. One whose birthday is August 28th. He turned 18. I just dropped him off at LSU a couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, so Jesse, and then there's Christopher, and then I own and operate a State Farm agency, and I'm a licensed real estate broker. So a friend kept calling me a unicorn over and over again. And finally, one day I said, why do you keep calling me a unicorn? I said, well, because you're raising the boys, you're running the businesses. I said, yeah, I'm a woman. That's what we do. He was like, no, April, you're a unicorn because you do it at a very extraordinary level. Well, I didn't know much about unicorns. One, because I'm a boy mom, kind of also a tomboy. So I had to go Google them. I saw that they were unique, they were mystical. I'm like, I'm definitely unique. I'm all things Black girl magic. So I started to use the emoji of the unicorn in our phones over and over again until it no longer resonated with me because it didn't look like me. So I went to go find one that looked like me. I couldn't find one. So instead of complaining about it, I wanted to be the change that I decided to be the change that I wanted to see. And that's why I created Afro Unicorn.
That's amazing. Literally taking something that already exists and making it your own, and just how much it has resonated since its original character is like insane. It's obviously better your way. The way that you have redesigned the unicorn is amazing. Okay, just some fast hitting questions here. What's your favorite candy?
Reese's Pieces.
Okay, all right. Little chocolate, little peanut butter. Okay, what's your favorite music or music artist right now?
It's always like soul music. Anthony Hamilton will always be one of my favorites.
Okay, okay. And what's your favorite thing to do here in Las Vegas?
Eat. I love to come to Vegas to eat. Vegas has the best, and I argue with people all the time. Like, don't argue with me. This is what I do. Vegas has the best chefs around the world. Like, they come to Vegas to see if they can do what needs to be done. So please stop the conversations with me about who has the best food. Vegas is never on the list, but Vegas is top tier.
And I don't know what that's all about. Again, people are like, there's no culture or there's no real good, like, chef. People don't realize that the chefs, when they get invited to come here and open up whatever, it's like, I've made it, right? Because Vegas is the entertainment and food capital of the world. So yeah, shoot, we eat all that. Listen, we go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week because there's no way we could do what we do, what me and my fiance do all the time, and not gain a bunch of weight as much as we eat.
I love Vegas food. Love it, love it, love it.
So when was the moment, the place, the thing, and you kind of briefly talked about it, but go more into detail. Was there something that really sparked the design of the unicorn? I know you said that it didn't look like you. Why was that a thought process when you were looking at a cartoon, essentially?
Initially, it was just like avatar for myself, something that represent who I was, because I was probably dealing with a little bit of imposter syndrome at the time. And that's why my friend kept trying to re-encourage me and try to tell me that I was a unicorn. He had been telling me I was a unicorn for about 2 years. It wasn't until I dealt with like a breakup, and going through that breakup, I hit him up and I was like, hey, you kept calling me a unicorn. Like, tell me more about this unicorn. Because I wanted something just to empower me, right? And so since it was all about me looking at this white unicorn as time went on, it just did not resonate with me. It didn't look like me, and the characteristics matched me, but it physically did not represent the avatar that I was looking for. So I was like, look, she got to kind of favor me. She got to have, a little pizzazz. She got to rock her earrings. She got to have a crown. My
Right.
unicorn is the only unicorn that rocks a crown. So she has to have a crown. I want her to have big curly hair. Yeah. So I'm like, I need her to look like me. And she has my eyes, and I wanted her to have my eyes. So
She sure does. You really did that. Talk about a game changing moment there. Something so small making such a huge impact. let's talk more about your characters, because I'm going through the website, I'm looking at all of your characters. You have divine, unique, and magical. Which one resonates more with you, and why did you create like these names specifically?
They all have a piece of me, and you guys will see that more in the development of the animated series, but you can find stuff about them in the books. Unique is like a fun spirit dancer. And if you follow me on social, I'm always dancing. I'm always singing, even though I can't sing, but I'm always trying. Um, that's her superpower. Like she makes people happy. When she walks in the room just lights up. So I definitely can light a room up. Divine is very strong. Now, maybe Divine isn't a lot like me. I mean, I used to be very strong when I was a little girl. Now I'm in my 40s. Get somebody else to do it.
Little
And
more
then
demure, right?
very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. Speaking of mindful, magical. So magical is everything mindful. Magical can read what's inside of your heart. I possess this gift where I can see gifts in other people. Afro Unicorn was started because I wanted to develop other women entrepreneurs and nurture them and just push them. And I started with 25 women where I wrote bios all on them not knowing what I was doing, but me saying, look, I see this greatness in you and I want to figure out how to help monetize what's in you. And then I want to help nurture you. So like Magical, which is one of my favorite characters, I'm able to see what's in your heart and help you nurture that.
That's deep. And very well thought out as well. You know, it has a purpose to the name. And I think for young girls who see this character, that they just don't understand the name, but they understand what the meaning of the name is and how it can resonate within them, right? So they can see themselves in your characters. So what are some of the other products that you're offering? Because I see that there's so many more things than just the character, just the books, just the series. There's some toys, there's some merch. What's going on?
Yeah, so we just dropped like a baby line at Walmart. You see the teethers here. So we have toys, and Target has like this toy set box here where you can comb her hair and put barrettes on it. Big launch was for me in the beauty space. So I have shampoo, conditioner with magical tresses, and edge control, and everything for the hair.
Okay, well, hold on. I might need to give me some edge control. Stand
The edge
by.
and the oil. Bye bye dry.
Yes.
Oil serum is really, really great. And so we've launched into consumables. So we have fruit snacks out there, and costumes are headed to Target right now. So many items. We've launched over 500 different SKUs in the marketplace. I haven't mentioned I'm the first Black woman to have a fully licensed character brand in major retail. And basically, that means that I compete and my products sit on the shelves next to Disney, Marvel, and Nick. So if you're looking for Afro Unicorn in retail, wherever you see Mickey or Star Wars, that's where you will find Afro Unicorn.
You know, congratulations on that. And I mean, it's just such an amazing achievement and something to really just look up to be honest. So what's the next thing for the brand and for yourself? What do you have to look forward to?
So the next thing is content. Big on just bringing this to a screen near you. And then also I want you guys to actually experience Afro Unicorn. Actually, the word is called Afronia. It's the universe, the land of where the unicorns live. I actually have a call later today speaking to someone in West Africa. They're building an amusement park out there. I'm like, okay, how can we get an activation for Afro Unicorn? Location-based entertainment is what's next for Afro Unicorn. That's where we're headed.
That is dope. And it is, and it should be the next step, right? I mean, I just, again, I am blown away by how you were able to scale something so simple into something so big and to have that impact. And I know I've been seeing them. I mean, I have a Target like less than a mile away from the house.
Good.
And I have to stay away from the inside because I will buy things. But I have nieces that love your brand. And they are going to be screaming when they know that I actually spoke with you today. So I just look forward to the expansion of your brand, because that means more things for the little girls in my life and for me too. I mean, I need edge control. You know, it seems like you're expanding the demographic as well, because teens and young ladies might also want to partake in this brand, just because, you know, they may want to support but also use the products and the merch as well, especially the t-shirts and the edge control.
The brand started as a women's brand. It got into the children's space really when Walmart reached out to me to bring it in and through Party Supplies just 2 years ago. But it's always been from the jump. When we launched in May, we had like Tiffany Haddish, Alicia Keys, Sherry Shepherd, all these big A-list celebrities were rocking Afro Unicorn from the jump. Like Afro Unicorn started as a women's movement, and it still is. Now women get to include their daughters and their nieces and their community around them. But I am always woman first. So yeah.
Let people know where they can follow you, where they can connect with you, and anything else that you feel is important for people to know about you and your brand.
You can follow me personally at Got April Showers on Instagram. My website is iamaprilshowers.com. I am a huge manifester, so I give a lot of tidbits and I talk a lot about how to have the life that you want. It all starts with you just asking, believing, and then be prepared to receive it. So tap in there just to touch into a little bit of this magic that I have. And then Afro Unicorn underscore official, and AfroUnicorn.com. Then we're available in mostly all major retail stores.
April Showers, thank you so much. And please let me know the next time you're here in Vegas. I would love to collab with you. Let us know what projects or any installations you may be having here in Vegas so we can let the audience know as well.
Thank you, Renee.